Hey traders, welcome to WeTrade Waves Weekly Forex Forecast.
WeTrade Waves.
As usual, we will start with dollar index, DXY. We will cover few majors along with US oil, gold, silver, and Bitcoin. The time frame that we are using here is 4 hours. So all of you who are new to WeTrade Waves channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and let's dive into the charts. DXY, before we start with this one, I want all of you guys to keep watching till the end, because in today's video, I'll show you the trades that was covered last Sunday as scalping trades and few other trades that we have covered in our last Wednesday live session. So, let's start with this one, and I'll go with you step by step, wave by wave. Last week we were here, and we said, guys, looks like market will be falling. We will look for our sell setups, any up wave we will ignore, right? Market here went up sharp and kept moving up, and this sharp up wave broke this top. This, guys, is an impulsive move. Those of you who don't know what is an impulsive wave, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Impulsive wave is a sharp and fast move in the direction of the trend. So from here, we were not selling. After this up wave, we've got a corrective structure, another push up. This here, guys, is a corrective structure. You wanna call it a pullback, you wanna call it taking profits phase, regardless. For us, this is a corrective structure, and this is the last up wave here in this structure at the moment. Once we saw market here giving us this structure, we were waiting. In our last Sunday session, we were selling euro dollar and pound dollar. I'll show you the proof shortly. But like I said, before I cover what next, I really want to help you here on how to trade. Do not jump in. I always repeat that, guys, and most of you know it. I'm repeating this for those who are new to WeTrade Waves channel. Waiting a sell setup doesn't mean jump in. You will only worry if you are over-risking, over-trading, trading without stop loss, or adding to losing positions. These are the only 4 situations where you will be in trouble. I know, guys, most of you, or the majority of you, are not falling into this. But you know that our goal is always to help you become a better trader. That's why we repeat the tips, and every single week we share more knowledge, more structures, and explain you more. Now, regarding the fundamentals, nothing has changed. Not only that, they started to talk about 100 basis points for the next interest rate hike. So fundamentally, dollar is still strong. Now, technically, this wave, guys, it was a sign to us that market will correct for another push up. And this is exactly what happened here. After this up wave, we've got this drop. Alright, Alain, what next? You are saying to us, the trend is about to end. Technically, yes, any up wave, any new high will be the potential last high before the drop. Now, even if this one will be going to 110, we are not interested in any buy setup. If you want to go for the buy, you go for it. For us, we will ignore any buy setup, we will ignore any up wave, and we will monitor the structure. If we get a corrective wave here, the next move is toward the downside. At least this down wave, guys, will be similar to this one. Minimum. Any up wave, guys, from the current levels, it will be the last wave of the last wave. Nothing has changed in terms of the structure or in terms of the waves. Euro dollar for this one, market was here last week, and we said, guys, we are biased to the upside. Wait market to give you a corrective structure before you go for the buy setup. We've got this fall, right? And we said if market will drop and we will tap the parity, our bias will not change. Do you remember that? So we've got this drop, up wave, corrective structure here, and Wednesday session was here. We bought, guys, euro dollar at parity. And we said to our premium analysis service members, guys, you put stop loss 10 pips under the low, and this is the trade. This was, guys, a live trade covered in our Wednesday live session. And market here went up, guys, more than 100 pips before we got this drop again. Do we have a proof for that? Sure. Let me show you the trade.
Before I actually read the rest of the messages, I just mentioned, and I was trying to mention in here, that I literally bought EU at parity just now with the stop loss just below this one, not more than 0.5% risk. And in case if it wants to take me out, I'm more than happy. This is a very, very good entry at parity. Okay, you want to do that? Go ahead, do that. Again, 0.5% risk, not more than that. Please do that and just keep the stop loss 5 pips below this level. Okay, if market push 100 pips up there, that's a decent dinner for you guys. Okay, that's how you always do. Now, going back again to your messages.
Can all of you see this? So this was one of Wednesday's trades. Not only that, while we're analyzing this structure here, we saw that this drop, it was high probability chance move. Hence we said last Saturday, a downwave corrective structure is needed before the up move. And even if this one will drop to tap the parity, we will look for our buy setups. And this here, guys, was one of our trades of the week last Sunday. Do we have a proof? Look at this.
Now, the first trade of the week will be the scalping trade, euro dollar to the downside. As I mentioned, whether you want to sell it from here or just above this one, I would be looking for a push to the downside for 70 pips. Okay, I'm expecting market to come down towards 1.1, just 70 pips below this level here, 1.011. Okay,
so we sold euro dollar from here and we bought it here. 2 trades in 1 week. And by the way, why do you think we said to you take profits? After you get in this trade, you can take partial profits or take profits. Why do you think we gave the exact number of pips? Because this down wave, it was also clear to us. Liquidity under these lows, and market has to break the parity with 20 to 40 pips before the reversal. Usually I don't go into wave by wave analysis here on YouTube, but this just to show you guys that analyze the chart and which next wave to trade needs a lot of experience, knowledge, timing, and mastering of market behavior. If you are not joining our premium analysis service, you are missing a lot. I showed you 2 trades only for euro dollar. I'll show you more trades, guys, shortly. Those of you who don't know about our premium analysis service, all the details, guys, are in the description under this video or on our website. Now, what next, Alain? After this up wave, let market correct downwards and then we'll go for the next buy setup. This up wave, guys, we do not think that it's the reversal. But anyway, let's wait market to correct downwards before we go for the next buy setup. Those of you who are scalpers or know how to trade this down wave and you would like to go for it, you go for it. For us, this up move is a better quality trade. Pound dollar for this one, market is moving down slowly. And also this was one of our trades of the week. But before I show you that, let's cover what next. Also for this one, guys, any new low will be the potential last low. So even if this one will break down to break this low once more, the next move will be towards the upside. In all the cases from the current levels or from under this low, we are biased to the upside. Remember, pound is under pressure and it's political pressure at the moment. So we won't be surprised if we'll get one more drop before this up move. Are we going to trade this down wave? Is this one of our trades of the week? We will let you know this Sunday. Last Sunday, pound dollar sell was one of our trades of the week. If you are a trend follower, any pullback will be an opportunity for you. And if you are a trend reversal, you have to wait your structure, your setup before you go for the trade. No matter what type of trader you are, do not trade without stop loss, do not jump in, do not over risk, and do not overtrade. And in the current situation, it's extremely important to pay attention to your risk management and money management. Now before we go to Aussie dollar, let me show you pound dollar trade of the week.
Pound dollar, again, the same scenario for pound dollar. If you want to trade this to the downside as a scalping, you can certainly do that. Even if it goes to the upside a little, it will still be coming back down.
Aussie dollar for this one, market is making an ending structure here, and this trend is about to end. Again, any new low will be the potential last low. We've got a corrective structure here, most of you know it, and we've got this drop. After that, we've got another corrective structure, another drop, and then this up wave. And by the way, do you remember 0.67 level? Look at this reaction. Now after this up wave, let market correct, and then we'll look for our buy setups. For us, after a corrective structure, market has to go up. This is a higher probability chance wave. Alain, why are you saying higher probability chance? Because guys, as a trader, you have to have a probabilistic mindset. If you don't have a probabilistic mindset, work on it. And remember one thing, market is always right. Once you understand this, guys, you will not fight the market. And your job is not to fight the market. Your job is to find the higher probability chance trade and you go for it. So patience is a key element to succeed in trading. Alain, what do you mean by patience? You have to wait for the right time, the edge, the right setup before you get in. It's not every time you look at charts, you have to click a trade. It doesn't work like that. And we don't force ourselves to click the trade. That's the quality, guys, of advice, of tips, and teachings that we give to our members. Very few will be that much honest to you and give you all these tips and suggestions. So, Aussie dollar, wait market to give you a corrective structure before you go for the next buy setup. We are biased to the upside. Dollar yen, for this one, BOJ are in deep sleep, they are doing nothing, and yen is just in free fall. Just to give you more hints here, guys, in terms of fundamentals, everything is going on the same bias, on the same direction. Fed will higher interest rates, and BOJ will do nothing. This is until now. Until we get any surprise from Fed or BOJ, this one will not reverse before big players decide to take profits or start to sell. Structurally, this is still looking as a corrective structure, so one push up is very possible. Where will be the next stop, Alain? The next stop will be at 140 after we break this stop. Remember, bias to the upside doesn't mean buying dollar yen. If you would like to buy it, you go for it. For us, we will never go for this buy. We were expecting market to break this top and reverse. We've got this break, we've got this reaction, and then another push up to break this top. This was a sign for uptrend continuation, and market continued this up wave. This was due to the Fed 100 basis points hike expectations. Regardless, this is a corrective structure to us until now. Because some of you are not joining our premium analysis service, if we get any change of structure here, we will not be able, guys, to update you. Sometimes we update the dashboard, and on Wednesday session, we review all these pairs. So, I'm covering this one until now. If market will push up, any new top above this one will be the potential last top. If anyone of you is buying, you keep moving your stops in the direction of your trade. Regardless of the structure here, major levels, this is 100% fundamentally driven. So like I said, until Fed or BOJ surprises us somehow, this will not reverse. There is only one scenario where this one will reverse, is the big players taking profits and starting to accumulate shorts. For now, this is not happening. New Zealand dollar for this one, this is making an ending structure, and after this up wave, a corrective structure is expected before the push up. This up wave, guys, it can go higher than that. But we are just giving you here the bias and the direction. These are not signals. You trade according to your plan and according to your system. If you don't have one, create one or learn one. This is very, very important. Guys, trading is not easy. It will become easy after you learn how to trade correctly. It's not just learn how to trade. You have to learn how to trade correctly. And seriously speaking, guys, all our members, they know what I'm talking about. They said We Trade Waves was the last stop for them. And remember one thing, we trust our knowledge and we know how to share it with those who are serious about trading. So, if you don't have a system or you don't have a plan, create one or learn one. Pound yen for this one, market went up, it gave us this pullback, another push up. This was expected. And this structure was clear to us. After this upwave, looks like market will correct to the downside. This corrective structure, guys, it can easily turn out to be an impulsive wave. For now, let's focus on the down move. And step by step, we'll see the structure, we'll see the waves, and we'll update you. If you made money trading this upwave, leave it for now. USOIL, this wave decided to extend. So after this up move, we've got another drop. If you get in this buy, this must have been a great trade, or the worst case scenario is break even for you. If you get in this buy and you get a loss, something is wrong. Alright guys, after this down wave, market started to push up again. If we get a corrective structure, another push up will be coming. And this, it might be an ending structure. From here, all the way down to this level. We really hope we are wrong here in this one, and we hope that USOIL will not push up, because any upwave for USOIL, it will have a huge impact on inflation. Based on structure, let's focus on this corrective wave for another push up for now. After this upwave, we will update you. Gold for this one, let's discuss this part. Last week market was here, we've got a corrective structure, drop, one push up, and then we said even if this will be going down to break this low, another push up will be coming. We've got this drop, corrective structure, another drop. On Wednesday, we were going into this upwave. And most of you have traded gold, you must remember 1740 level. Jumping in blindly will not help you to make money. You need to know when to trade, how to trade, what to trade. And guys, we will not be right all the times. No one can be right all the times. And this is not our goal. Analyzing the charts and trading the next wave correctly are two total different stories. Anyway, after this upwave, this was covered during Wednesday live session, market started to drop. What next? If we get a corrective structure, another fall will be coming. Where will be the next stop? Like I said last week, 1650 or even 1680. So between 1680 and 1650, if gold will drop to these levels, we will start to look for buys. For now, if market corrects upwards, another drop will be coming. More details regarding this structure, the bigger picture, the bigger pattern, and the levels that I mentioned, all of this guys will be covered in details by T this Sunday. CAD, this was an amazing trade. On Wednesday, guys, there was CAD news, and we were covering this one live. We said, guys, this one will drop, and then we'll look for our buy setups. To where? To 1.32. Look at this one. 2 waves in advance, before the news. And we will hope all our premium analysis service members made money here. This was an amazing trade, and this not the first time we give great calls for CAD. This upwave, guys, it was not only based on news. We were having a lot of liquidity above these tops. Now, what next, Alain? After this upwave, we started to get this drop. Wait market to give you a corrective structure upwards, and then another fall will be coming. This how we can see CAD will behave next.
CAD is correcting at the moment, and this correction is basically taking some more time. Today, because we have 75 basis points move, don't be surprised if market does something like this, then go back up again. Okay, so this is needed for today's move to the upside. If that would have completed this corrective structure, then definitely I would have actually gone to the upside, from here itself. But because of this corrective structure not getting completed, don't be surprised if we get today a drop, then go back up here. Okay, so this pair is not ready to drop as yet. It's probably going to go, upside a little bit more before the news, then come back down, then go back up here. Would I trade this movement to the downside? No, I would wait for this to finish so I can look for a buy to the upside. 131.5 to 132 is the final level for this pair to reverse. Okay. Trade of the month is going to be dollar CAD to the upside. Dollar CAD, we are expecting market to go towards 1.30 level. As long as it stays above 1.24, you're good to go to that level. Okay.
Silver for this one, this is moving exactly as gold at the moment. We've got this drop, a running flat here, another drop. What next? Looks like market will correct for another fall. So those of you who sold from here and still in, you keep moving your stops. And most of you remember our forecast after this corrective structure. We said silver will be falling. Now any pullback or any corrective structure to the upside will be another opportunity to go for shorts. We do not think that silver is ready to reverse as yet. Bitcoin for this one, we said last week this corrective structure, guys, looks like it will break down. And we've got this drop. If you get in the sell and you made money, you leave it for now. Why is that? The structure is exactly in the middle. This can easily be a corrective structure for another fall toward 15K levels. If this one will be going up to break this top, the structure might change. Is that clear? At the moment, Bitcoin is exactly in the middle in terms of structure. If you are not in, you leave it for now. If you sold last week, you must be able to make some profits trading this down wave. Nasdaq for this one, this based on your request, guys. After this drop, looks like market will be dropping more. You can focus on this down wave, or if this one continues to the upside, another drop will be coming. For Nasdaq, we are biased to the downside for now. You look for sell setups from the current levels or from above this top. With that note, guys, you trade with care, do not over risk, do not overtrade, do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to a losing position.